Hello again, welcome. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever noticed how much time the mind can spend wondering what other people think? Did they like me? Did I say the right thing? Did I look okay? Did they notice that I was nervous? What if they think I'm strange? What if they don't like me? Sometimes it can seem as though we are living our lives while also watching our lives through other people's eyes. We say something, and almost immediately we wonder how it sounded. We walk into a room and notice who is looking at us. We post something online and then wait to see what happens. A small reaction can feel important. And sometimes the absence of a reaction can feel important too. But just for a moment, what if we don't try to change any of this? What if we simply notice? Notice the moment when the mind begins to imagine what someone else thinks. Perhaps there is a thought, "Oh, they don't like me." And then another thought, "I should have said something different." And another, "What do they think of me?" Notice none of these thoughts are actually what another person thinks. They are thoughts about what you imagine another person thinks. And that is something quite different. We can spend so much energy responding to an imagined world, a world created inside our own minds. So here now, for a few moments, there is nothing to fix, nothing to prove, nothing to become, just this moment exactly as it is. Allow yourself to sit here without wondering how you appear, without checking whether you're doing this the right way, without needing to be anyone or anything in particular. Simply breathing, quietly listening, just being here. Then there is something interesting to discover. When we stop trying to work out how we are seen, there can be a little more space to notice how we actually feel, what we actually enjoy, what matters to us, what we genuinely want to say. Not because someone else will approve of it, but because it is true for us. And perhaps realize that being yourself isn't about becoming completely confident. It isn't about reaching a point where you don't care what anyone thinks. It is much simpler than that. You can care and still remain yourself. Someone may misunderstand you. Someone may not like you. Someone may see you quite differently from how you see yourself. Realizing that can be totally okay. Because another person's view doesn't have to become your view of yourself. So, for a moment, let the opinions, the judgments, the imagined reactions all be allowed to come and go. You don't have to follow them. You don't have to fight with them. You don't have to stop caring. Just notice that beneath all these thoughts, you are still here. This is where something begins to open, not in becoming someone others will approve of, but in discovering that you don't have to leave yourself in order to belong. You don't have to become who others want you to be. You don't have to hide the parts of yourself that don't seem to fit, without needing to change yourself to be accepted, without needing to become someone different just to fit in. You can simply just be as you are. And if someone doesn't appreciate who you are, perhaps that doesn't mean there is something wrong with you. Perhaps you simply don't need everyone to understand you. You know, belonging isn't something you have to earn. It can begin by not abandoning yourself, with allowing yourself to be exactly as you are. And perhaps from that quiet place, you may discover that you were never required to become someone else in order to belong.